What's going on, you beautiful people, and what is up, Leaf Nation? Welcome back. It's your host, Chris, here. I know it's been a while since we haven't talked about any hockey, especially when it comes to the Maple Leafs. But hockey's back Wednesday night against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We are away. We're not at home, so which is a good thing. This is going to be a big 2 weeks for the Leafs, anyways, before the trade deadline, and that's on the 6th of March. That's Friday. But Leafs take on the Tampa Bay Lightning at 7:30. The Leafs are 27-21-9. We're on a 3-game winning streak. The last 10 games, we are 4-5-1. Not too bad. There's a lot of, expectations about this team, if they're going to make the playoffs or not, or whatever. You know what? I'll leave it up to you guys. Tampa Bay are 37-14-4. They're on a 5-game winning streak, and the last 10 games, they're 8-1-1. It's going to be a very big game for the Leafs, especially after being off for almost 3 weeks because of the Olympic break. So who knows? They're going to be rusty. I'll tell you that. I don't care what anybody says. Every single hockey player is going to be rusty. Even the guys that just won the gold medal and the silver and the bronze, they're all going to be rusty. Because they can't, especially for the gold medal, for the Olympic guys, you were playing with all-stars. Now you're playing with your team that have some good players and some that are developing. You know what I mean? Joseph Wall will get the start tomorrow. He is 13-7-4. My expectations for the team, I just want them to play the way that they played the last 3 games before the All-Star break. Play with passion, that drive, effort, determination. Play together as a team. Don't be individually and try to do too much than what you can't. Doesn't work out. It's a team effort. You got to play as a team, and when you do that, teams win hockey games. Not individually. Teams win hockey games. There's 5 of you out on that ice, and there's 23 of you on a roster. So now, here's my little thing, the thing that's going around about Austin Matthews, all right? Congratulations, by the way, to Austin Matthews. I'm happy that you won gold. I'm sad that Canada didn't win gold because I'm a Canadian. Canada always comes first no matter what. But you know what? You got to give Austin Matthews the congratulations and respect. He played for his country. They wanted more. They got the gold more. They wanted it. But you know what? Hellebuck stood on his head for that whole game. And Hellebuck was an outstanding goaltender for the U.S. For me, a lot of people saying that Matthews doesn't win anything. Well, he just proved to you guys that he can win stuff. He won a gold medal. He didn't do it individually, but you know what? He helped the U.S. hockey team win a gold medal. That's a team. So don't come on here or don't say, oh, he doesn't win anything. Yeah, he doesn't win anything in Toronto because Toronto team is not an all-star game, not an all-star team. They're not. They have 4 good guys, maybe 3. You have Matthews, Nylander, and Matthew Nyes. And I'm going to say Joseph Wall because I think Joseph Wall has more to show than what he has. John Tavares, I'm sorry. It's not cutting it for me. Max Domi, sorry, he's not an all-star guy. And Bobby McMahon, are you kidding me? He's not an all-star guy. Matthews just played with the players around the National Hockey League that were the best. But that's my opinion on him. Everyone else has their own opinion. That's fine. You can have your opinion. but don't just say that, oh, he doesn't win anything. He just proved it to everybody else that he did. He won the gold medal. So now we can move on from it, right? Exactly. So now let's get on with the lineups here. So the lineups so far, if Matthews does play, so it's going to be, the first line is going to be Bobby McMahon, Matthews, and Max Domi. I don't like that line. Never did. I think that Max Domi should be on that third line, and they should have Matthew Nyes back on that top line because Matthew Nyes has better hands. He fights the puck a lot better than Max Domi ever will. Just saying. Your second line, Michelli. Then you have Johnny T, Willie Nylander. Yeah, actually, you know what? Congratulations to Nylander and Oliel for your performance in the Olympics. Too bad you guys couldn't get silver or even bronze, but you know what? You guys made the show. You know what I mean? So hats off to those two guys. Your third line, you have Matthew Nyes with Nick Waugh and Nick Robertson. And then your fourth line, you have Steven Lorenz with Scott Lawton and Dakota Joshua. Wow. Joshua's going to be playing? He's fit to play? Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. You never know. In 24 hours, it could change. Defense pairings, Morgan Riley with Brendan Carlo. Then you have OEL with Troy Stetcher. And then you have Jake McCabe with Simone Benoit. Thank God that Philip Myers is not on there. I'm happy with that. And then your power play one. You have Matthew Nyes, Tavares, Nylander, Matthews, and Morgan Riley. I think Morgan Riley should be on that second power play. That's just me. Second power play, you have Bobby McMahon with Max Domi, Nick Robertson, OEL, and Michelli. Your penalty kill, you have Scott Lawton with Steven Lorenz and Jake McCabe and Brendan Carlo. That's not too bad. Your second penalty kill, you have Austin Matthews with Nick Waugh and Brendan Carlo and Troy Stetcher. Okay, why would you have both of them? And then your goaltenders, you have Joseph Wall and Stolars. And then guys that are still out, Chris Tanev, Dakota Mermis, and it shows that Dakota Joshua on the IR, but I don't know what's going on there. Same with Morgan Riley's day-to-day. I'm kind of surprised that Easton Cowan's not in the lineup. I thought that kid had I thought he was pretty good for the most part. Yeah, sure, he makes mistakes, but you know what? He's a rookie. It's his first full NHL year. Like, what do you expect the guy to do? Not make mistakes? No, sorry. Doesn't happen like that. They always make players always make mistakes. It is what it is. But I'm very excited to see what's going to happen here. I'm hoping. What are their playoff chances here? What are we for? I don't even know. Let's see here. Check the standings here. Standings. Just give me 1 second. We are still 7 points out of a playoff spot. We're tied with Ottawa right now for 5 and 6. Oh, sorry. Yeah, tied with Ottawa 5 and 6. With 29 games left in the season. It's going to be a grind, that's for sure. I'm not going to say anything just yet, but would I like to see the Leafs get into that last final wild card spot? Absolutely. Who wouldn't? If you're a Maple Leaf fan and you're telling me that you don't want them to make the playoffs, and obviously you're not you're not a true believer or a true fan. Me personally, I understand. Like, they might not make it. I'm okay with that. Then they just have to come in and go into next year and retool a little bit and fix out the kinks and all that stuff. But mathematically, they're not out yet. They're not eliminated yet. There's still 29 games left. Anything's possible. But it starts with Tampa Bay. And it's a big week because they play Tampa Bay tomorrow. And then they play Thursday too. So back-to-back. We all know that the Leafs can't play a back-to-back sometimes. Well, I guess they did before the Olympic break, but that was 1 in a million, right? I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to be a dogfight till the end. I don't care what anybody says. It's not going to be easy for any of these teams. For Buffalo, for Boston, Columbus, Washington, Ottawa, Toronto, Philly, Florida. Like, it's funny to see Florida in 8th, even though that they won 2 back-to-back Stanley Cups. It's pretty funny how the tables have turned, right? But it's like I said, it's going to be a dogfight, and the Leafs just need to keep the pressure up, and they got to get points. You can't throw away games. You can't throw away points for nothing. You got to have points. And if you don't get the points, then you don't make the playoffs. It's that simple. But anyways, everybody, thank you for watching this video. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Thank you to all my subscribers out there for being patient with me. But more content is going to be on the way here. And I'm happy that the NHL is back on. I missed it. I loved watching. Don't get me wrong. I loved watching the Olympics. It was great. It was nice to see an all-star team like Canada, U.S., Switzerland, Slovak, all those hockey teams that took part in the Olympics. It was nice to see. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night. Go Leafs, go! And we'll see what tomorrow brings us and see what they can do against the Tampa Bay Lightning. But anyways, don't forget to let me know down in the comment section if you are a Lightnings fan, or you're a Leaf fan, or you're just a hockey fan in general. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear your input on the NHL, hockey, or the Leafs, or Tampa. But anyways, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share out this video to all your friends and family that are Leaf fans and they're crazy like me, because I'm a passionate Leaf fan. But anyways, always remember, be kind to one another, always smile, and I will see you guys in the next video. Go Leafs, go!